Bonjour. Do you think, maybe, I don't know, but maybe, as we move from 3 to 5, like in 3D world, thought, action, creation. In the 5D, thought, instant creation. As we go into 5D, thoughts will just manifest. Yeah. Now, do you think that maybe there's people that have already made it into 5D who can just think and create? Do you reckon? Because when you think about it, you got all these FEMA camps and all this sort of stuff. Maybe they're there because the government. No, I mean there's a lot of shit going on, right? We can all see this. If you look at, you know, all the military, all the tanks and everything being moved about America, they're getting ready for something, right? All the Walmarts and all this stuff. Do you think that maybe they know that there's a lot of people that are already there in 5D? And they're getting ready to, you know, grab them and stop them from thinking, because their thinking will actually create shit in reality, right? And something else, if that is the case, I'm not saying it is, it's just an idea, right? But it would explain all the fucked up animals. You know, what if, you know, someone's going to sleep at night, yeah, and having some weird dream, yeah, and it's manifesting in reality? Because I've seen some videos where I think it was a flower or something, or there's some things popped up in reality that didn't have Fibonacci. You know, the Fibonacci spiral, the sequence, which I personally think, you know, that's the thing that convinced me of God. I mean, I've always believed in God, but not like the big man on the cloud, nothing like that. But you know, you get what I mean. It's another conversation, but this is what I mean. Do you think maybe that it's like, because there's people on YouTube saying there's some woman and some bloke sitting with her saying they went out jogging and a path disappeared, and then on their way back, yeah, or something to this effect, it was back. So it's like shifting, and there's a lot of people saying that they're seeing shifts, like flip-flops are calling them. Well, you know, do you think there's maybe people who've made it into 5D already? Like, you know, really healthy people who don't smoke, drink, take drugs, or, you know, fuck a lot. Do you know what I mean? There's like really centered, focused, clear thinking people that are already there. Because we could all be there, we're going there. Do you know what I mean? You think, you know, because people's diets are starting to change and people, you know, there's a lot of things happening, people are starting to get better. And as we seem to be getting better, the government seems to be getting worse. You know, balance, irony, call it what you want, but yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Do you think maybe that there's a few people out there that are actually bringing these animals into existence, rather than we're shifting, yeah, like people were saying, through parallel universes, parallel dimensions or whatever? Because, I mean, I understand the theory, right, I get it, but I'm not convinced that there is another existence right next door to this one with an atom difference, and then next to that there is one with a difference, a small difference, yeah, and there's endless amounts with minor differences right up until infinity, because, you know, that's a lot of fucking space to cover, isn't it? I'm more of the thinking that there's just one. Not so much that there's one here, one here, one here, yeah, and we skip into this one, this one, this one, yeah, there's just one, But whatever one we can dream of is just pulled into this one. We're not shifting there, yeah, we're bringing it into us. Do you get what I mean? It's the same thing, but a little bit, I mean, this is something else to talk about at another time, but yeah, do you think maybe that there's people in 5D just thinking things into existence? It's just a thought. And, you know, it would explain why all these FEMA camps are going up and all this sort of stuff, because they know that people are aware. So what if, you know, all these animals and all this shit, people just thinking it into existence? Who knows? I don't know. Do you?